welcome you back to Black Science Tonight. I want to talk to you about King Richard the movie. And I believe it's one of the most inspirational movies I have ever seen. And I recommend that all families, especially black families, watch this movie. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. King Richard, the movie about Richard Williams, the father of Serena and Venus Williams, was one of the best movies I have ever seen, one of the most inspirational movies I have ever seen. And I'm going to say this about Will Smith. This is the best work he has ever done as an actor. And I believe he should be up for Academy Award, if not win it, for his portrayal of Richard Williams. Richard Williams is a man who came from nothing. But in his heart and in his mind, he manifested that his two beautiful daughters will become tennis superstars. Not only tennis superstars, but two of the greatest players to ever walk the face of the earth. And this movie shows you the trials and tribulations that a man and his wife went through to make sure that these two women made it to the pinnacle of their careers. This movie starts out with him with tennis courts and with some balls, hitting them with his daughters. It shows him studying the sport, a sport that he basically never played. But he gets into some integral parts about his life and how he grew up in Mississippi. And it gives some life lessons that we should all learn, especially when it comes to parenting, and how he protected his two beautiful young girls from the outside world. When those who tried to take their doubt from them, tried to take their belief from them, when the man in the movie interviewed Venus Williams, and Venus said at the age of 14 that I can beat the best player in the world, the interviewer questioned her doubt, her belief. And a father, this is why we need fathers. He steps in and tells the white man, don't you try and destroy my daughter's belief in herself, her belief in being able to win. And he cut that man down extremely well. But Richard Williams was also a man whose belief in his daughters went as far as it gained belief in themselves as women. It's also, this film cuts into the husband and wife relationship, as Serena and Venus's mother had to sometime take Richard out to the woodshed and tell him when he was doing wrong, or tell him that you got to give the young lady space. And I like this part in the movie. It's when the man from Nike showed up. And they do this a lot to our entertainers. They put that first contract in front of them, and it said for $3 million. And basically, they never even saw her play before. And Venus said, no, I'm not going to sign it. And you would say, why? A kid who comes from Compton, whose father is driving around in a beat-up van. But what happened is that her father, through all those years, had her believe in herself. So she bet on herself. And what ended up happening? After the Bank of West tournament in California, Nike upped the offer to $4 million. But when it ended up happening, she signed a $12 million deal at the age of 15 years old. Because that man, that father, instilled in her the belief that she could play, that she would win, that she was great. Then when you bet on yourself, they gave her a huge contract. And for those critics who don't like this movie, who don't like to see masculine black men like LeVar Ball, like Tiger Woods' dad, and like Richard Williams, and so many others across the country that the mainstream media pretends don't exist. This is what they're trying to get rid of. And this is why these feminists, people like Amanda Seals and some of these white feminist professors across the country don't like King Richard. Because they're so used to seeing at the NBA draft or NFL draft, I'm doing this for mama. I'm going to buy mama a house. But they forget how important black fathers are. Black fathers are the key to the success of this community. We must put black fathers back in the home. He must take his rightful place back in the home. And that's not denigrating the work that black women have done over the past 50 years, sometime by themselves. But it shows when a black woman and a black man works together what they can do and how powerful it is in this movie. You have to see this movie. Your family has to see this movie. Your children have to see this movie. And I could care less what these critics have to say, because I felt so good watching this movie. And I know so many other black people who watch King Richard love this movie. I want to thank you for listening to Black Sight. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.